Hi everyone! It's time. It's time. We're in Act 3, baby! So, when we last left off, we did Odil's quest. And we had 3 remaining chores. We gotta learn Bonbon's favorite foods. We know one is rice. We know that... Wow, my controller just beefed it. Let me fix that. So we know Bonbon has one favorite food, which is rice. We need 2 more, I believe. I'm just gonna double check that here. We know that... Wow, it's just not working. There we go. We know that Mira has some papers she's struggling with, and the other ones are in her room. We know that Isabeau wants us to solve everybody else's quests first. I do. You love rice. And... fish heads. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye. We know that we should talk to the head housemaiden again when we kill the king again. And we know that we should what's it called? Yeah, let's go talk to Luke. I have a theory. Oh, I can't talk to Daydreaming Woman again. I had a theory on Daydreaming Woman, which is that some loops she says she's an only child, some loops she says she has a sister. I think when she says she has a sister, or when she says she's an only child, it might be because she has a sister, but her sister has been erased by whatever happened in the place to the north with the language that we can't comprehend because it got weirded. So I think maybe if we get her to say she has a sister, then maybe we can read the language. This is a very big stretch, and I've just the barest inkling that it might work. So my plan is to get the ingredients for the bomb on our way up. I should talk to Isabeau. Hi. You joke. Yeah, it is. Stop here. No, you will always make the joke. You have to keep some sort of routine to stay sane, and if always making the joke is how, so be it. Tremendous tree. You get it now. This is him trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air. And goes closer. Closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go. Sure, I can't help you with anything. Seems serious. Does he have a big problem he needs help with? You steal it yourself. Rather you ask everyone else if they need help. Mine's gonna take some time. So, the other thing I want to do is, when we get to Head Housemaiden Zone, talk to Bonnie first, and go like, hey, I need to have a conversation with Isabeau. Please don't interrupt us, so that I can get Isabeau's confession. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? There's a book fan. Ah, that man living in that house full of books. He seems to be really into that book series your housemaiden likes, The Cursing of Chateau Castle, right? Didn't the last issue come out right as the King's Curse started freezing Vogard in time? It might be hard to find. If you find any issues, you should remember the issue number and tell him. Maybe you might end up finding the very last one. I found 48, which is pretty late. Mira has a fan. You should tell your housemaiden, and that never works. Sadnesses are different. I've noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? This didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. It's almost like you're in some sort of new game plus. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories? None. But hey, variety's the spice of life, isn't it? I don't know. Let's talk about something. King really likes stars. This is my other thought, is I went with Bonnie because I didn't realize it was going to give me the option. I think that Loop is the king. He sure does. And you're... I'm what? You gesture towards Loop. You just gestured to all of me. Say what you mean, Stardust. Well, here goes. Do you control the king? Control him? I wish. Alright, but are you working with him then? Ew, no. Okay, last question. Do you also want everything frozen in time? You're not answering. Sometimes. Sometime? Then what? Just because the king likes stars and I have a star head means we have to be friends somehow? Don't you like the stars too? It's complicated. Exactly. Alright. See you later, Stardust. Alright. Let's go talk to the Chateau Castle guy. Book fan. This is the boulangerie. Last one I've seen is... No! Oh, God! No, that's the issue where Pierre-Jacques Ernest made his big appearance, though. What a great issue. I saw 48 at some point. I guess I'm only allowed to hold on to the most recent one I've seen. Alright. I don't remember where 48 is the problem. Alright. So I'm gonna loop forward to the end of floor 2. Yeah. Chicken. Okay. We loop forward to the end of floor 2. I don't remember if 48 was on floor 1 or 2. So I'll probably just not worry about it right now. stupid sadness again. Since attack. He's strong. So annoying. You have enough of all those stupid sadnesses standing in your blinding way. Always here, always getting in your way, always slowing you down. When will they all die? Not dead yet? You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. There we go! I got it! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? A sadness, huh? Here again. Stay silent, skip. Yeah, I love Odile being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, holy shit. Odile is like, oh, I'll put you out of your misery, you weird fuck. Don't kill it in one strike, or they'll notice. Your attack lowered. That's such a good scene. It's like, holy fuck, you turned from, like, our companion who we had a general grasp on to, like, a fucking monster. Like, we've never seen you do that before. Because it's such an abrupt change to them. Odile is like, oh, I'll fucking fight. I'm gonna fight. Sifrin? You jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. You got a memory of sadnesses. Always remember this. When equipped, sadnesses will flee from you. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, it does say a lot about her. They got the time. Just ran into the door? I didn't think it'd be locked.
The king's scared of us, right? He has to be since he's putting locked doors in our way.
Hopefully the key won't be hard to find. Let's take a look around. Looking at the door, you notice a symbol over the keyhole. It's like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. I guess I'd never checked that door before picking up the key. That is really funny. As I was just like, well, forward, that's the way forward, so I should wait. Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. Yep. Don't worry, I got you, Belle. Start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Believe the tiers are this way. I just want to look forward. I'm not gonna put on the Sadness's Flea Charm just yet. just because I think getting some XP could be useful. Especially given I have been informed that I am lower level than is typical for having fought the king. So we skip forward to the end of floor 2. Dreamt about the tick of a clock. You hear it still. Alright, I think Cursing of Chateau Castle. In here. Oh, that's school books. I think Chateau Castle was on floor 2. 48, that is. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Stop eating that directly from the barrels. Because isn't the library's on this floor? Oh, this is open phrase 1, 2, 3. I bet this has a Chateau Castle copy in it. This might be 10 though. Oh, right, this is just like loot. Oh, that's really funny. If I do the dresser before, Bonnie doesn't do the as the adults say, because Odile hasn't done the yoink yet. That's really funny. Yeah. I love visualizing the flag structure in my head. It's great. Get out of here. Oh, it's the triplets. I haven't fought these guys in ages. Goodbye. Yeah, I would say, I mean, All Night Laundry, I guess, is time loop. I always conceptualize it as time travel as opposed to time loop. But it is about iterations of the same period of time. So I just don't, I never picture it as time loop for some reason. All Night Laundry is definitely still one of my faves of all time. Which, Jacob, you have not read it, which is sacrilege because we keep telling you to. Read All Night Laundry. It's good. I will sick Lily on you. Don't make me do this. Okay. You just have to binge it, Jacob. Oh, this is the... yeah. You're ready for it this time. You'll be fine looking at old spots like this from now on. You don't have the Cursing of Chateau Castle, do you? No. Wow, there's no place to pass through with everyone following you. Try your best to pass through the tight space between your allies, the tables, and the wall. One of the things I really like about All Night Laundry is how it, like, you can watch the art style evolve, and it becomes, like, a chapter-by-chapter thing. The art style changes with, like, changes in the story, which is really cool. Because it starts out, I think, just as, like, evolution of the artist, like, improvements, but then it becomes a thing, which is just really fun. Right, the library is here. Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna do my targets all enemies moves. Oh, that's not one of them. I love the names of the enemies, too. Depresse, Chagrin. I guess now I have higher levels for this floor, which is nice. So I should mark those. Librarian. I said something about Chateau Castle. Issues 40 to 48. Here we go. 48. So, I'm assuming the last one is like issue 50 or something, probably, but 48 feels like a good place to start.
Get out of here.
Then we'll beat the boss. We'll learn another food, maybe, for Bonnie at the next snack time. Given that all my other options were snack time choices, I feel like that's probably when we're supposed to learn them. Alright, save. Lego. Will be good. I should check and see if I have the sharpening stone. Get knifed. The weak. Rondo. Scissors. Get 1-3. Thank you, Bonnie. Rude. Get our big attack. Right. Craft Break Alpha is our new thing we just unlocked. So it should be double weak. Scissors now? I don't know if that's a thing, actually. I mean, we can just hit it with any type at this point. Conveniently, it's scissors. 7,000 XP. Rose-printed glasses. Alright. Snack time. Bunny's cutis. Carry my ashes with you. Huh. Carry your ashes? Like, cut your ashes in equal parts like a pizza? We'd each get a part of you. Kind of morbid. But that way we can still have fun. A ghost Siffrin to play pranks on me at all times. I'm not so sure about that. You can leave me behind for 2 hours a day. How generous of you. May have to take you up on that offer then. Personal ghost Sif, huh? I mean, it's not like I love you or anything. I'm done talking because it's snack time. What snack do you guys want? Madeline's. Okay. Let's talk to Bonnie. Save your sister, Bonnie. Let's go. Wait. Hear that? There's sound. Still haven't used the empty key. Get juked. Get wrecked, idiot. It's a place to use tears. Or a tear breaker. Right, we gotta go the other way. Starcrest, that's what it's called. Tear breaker. I mean, that is what it does. Misère. Get tracked. Oh, that's the mirror. Oh, I do need to do the mirror, don't I? There's a key here, I think. Yeah. No thank you. Not done yet. God, having the, like, full heal after battles Bonnie memory is so nice. Despite everything, it's still you. Yeah, that's this game, right? What is this way? Pick up the item at least one here. I bet there's probably a copy of Chateau Castle there. I also want to try the key knife here if I don't have the sharpening stone. Never mind. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the papers, and then once I get the Gizmo Gadget. Issue 68. Okay, well that's better. Than what we had. I need to investigate papers here, right? So we could go the new tiers path that we haven't done yet, and then loop back to try and help Mira with whatever her problem is. So worried about whatever was inside. So you think about her roommate. You feel bad taking advantage of this moment, but you open the drawer. Some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, and some papers. Each paper seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, and what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years, and do you want kids? What are those papers? She must have been looking at similar papers in Dormont. Is she choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabelle's worried about. We should go and talk to her about it. Okay. So we have that. So we could either do the other tiers path to see what's there, and then loop back to the start and solve Mira's. Or we could continue the king and try and get more info. I say we do the fresh loop. No, it's not this. Can't read it. That doesn't make my head hurt. It says... No, okay. It does make head hurt. I want to try key knife on the... I don't have the sharpening stone, or I would try key knife. Because this is the other thing that's, like, really bothering me. Yeah, that's the thing, is taking on the king is important, but, like, I'm also gonna have to come back here. Because I need to solve Bonnie's thing. But, like, this is the one that I haven't done, I think. Oh, I don't remember. Is it that one or the one on the right-hand side? But I guess I can't get the key knife to try if I do the wrong one. So let's do the right one. We'll do the correct path. Let's just auto attack, should be plenty. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right, that's nothing over there. Alright. The other thing I want to do is I want to try the bomb. Because I feel like it'd be useful on the, Oh, that's the angry one. Where's the sadness lock? Is it this way? No? Huh. Am I stupid? Maybe it is this way? No? Huh. Let's mash A through this. Up there. Up there. Down is where I need to go once I get the star thing. That's the door I can't open. Left is Mira's bedroom. So up. Up's got a key. There we go. Traps Room guy had an issue of Chateau Castle. So if 68 is not the newest, then we'll hit up Traps Room guy. It's up, isn't it? My goodness, I'm never gonna get this straight. I will be keeping it gay. There we go. Alright, key time. Hello. Your paper or rock? Your rock. It's nice that I have a paper version now too of that 2 jackpot symbol ability. At least make it so Sifrin can fucking attack. My levels actually matter now. Alright. Starcrest got. Once we get the key knife, I'm gonna try and... I guess I only get 1 use on it, because I don't have the sharpening stone. I'm not gonna be able to turn it into knife key. So I'm gonna have to use it normal style. Yep, we got lucky. Right, that's the one from the earlier floor. Hello, big hands man. Break. Schizoids. Crits. No crits. Thank you, Bonnie. Come on. Get our jackpot. Have a sip of juice. There we go. Yeah, do you have to go potty? Do we need to go potty, everyone? Close the bathroom stall door and sit on the dirty floor. You breathe out slowly. Okay. So, you're trapped in time. That's not great. But you have goals you can strive towards. So you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends, find out more about the loops, talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you will be fine. Why did you loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? It was naive to not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone and you just accepted it? Who did you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. If only you'd used your brain sooner, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you'd thought about why you got those powers. If you'd looked inside the classroom more attentively. If you'd searched the head housemaiden's office better. If you'd looked closer at the pillar of the death corridor. What are you missing now? You'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier. Stupid. It's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. You'll save everyone, save Vogard, and escape from this loop. You will. You have to. You exit the bathroom. Okay, we all peed. We all went pee-pee. Their face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the Change God. You wish for rest. And the key knife. Knife! At least we don't have to backtrack. I wonder if there's something I can do if I go back to where the Change God was. Because there's, like, another one of those, like, vine things on the wall. But I'm not going to do it this loop, because I only get one use of the, key knife. when I get the thing, sharpening stone. Do some more trials with it. Paper Alpha 5. Oh, that's only one. Oh, that's fine. Take out one of the rock cans. That still doesn't take it out. Wow. Cool. Get our jackpots. There we go. And even more vulnerable to Scissors attacks. There we go. I did not mean to attack the Scissored Hand. I meant to attack the normal guy. Nice.
Get out of here.
I just have to brute force this harder. Alright, 50. Alright. Get the last bomb component. I'm gonna try and use the bomb on the Tears phase, because I think it's just gonna make it faster. I'm gonna take the samosas, because I think this... Potatoes, yes. I remember that. Potato samosa, no cheese. Alright, so I probably have to pick a different thing during the second snack time to get the info. I should take a look at my memories. Victory. Let's keep our attack speed up. Yeah, that's good. He got his bow. Yeah, we need a paper attack. Auto defense up is good. You have paper off of 5. But I think you know that now. Let's do secret quests. Then Bonnie. Put snacks. Oh, hold on, I have to make the bomb. Bomb time. Alright, King. I got a question for you. I remember you. Is that so? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. But first, we'll skip the boring part. King. Finally managed to beat him last time. Still so many questions. Why is he freezing Vogard in time? Does his power have anything to do with the time loops you're stuck in? If you ask him something, will he answer? Fine. You can now ask the king questions by going into your craft menu. Things I let you do, Stardust, I swear. Doesn't use turn. What's your goal? Oh, my goal. Sif, does it matter?
It doesn't! Your reasons don't matter at all!
But they might! Why do you want to freeze Vogard in time? Sifrin. Oh, can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars. I thought my intentions were clear. No one seems to understand. We don't know. We don't understand you. Why would you want to make an entire country suffer? And expect everyone to be okay with it? There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Vogard in time? And only Vogard, for that matter. That's true. No other country's been attacked. With a power like yours, you could freeze more than just Vogard. But you stopped at the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Because Vogard is perfect. Perfect? Such welcoming, creative people, always willing to welcome travelers in. Even travelers with no name, no home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is, so it cannot ever be destroyed.
That's so...
What backwards thinking? I don't know what about Vogard made it perfect for you, but you cannot stop us from living. You the one doing this to me? Oh. Doing this? Stars, you don't want to explain it in front of everyone. The king could be the one trapping you in time. One imprisoning me here. Huh? Imprisoning you? Whatever is happening to you, I am not the one responsible, right one. But that scent around you, could it be? It does not matter. He doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. So the king isn't the one responsible for the loops. Isn't that weird? You're looping through time. He's freezing it. Aren't you using the same power? Power over time? Power over time. That's work. Work is power over time, right? So we're using the same work. We both have work. How are you freezing people in time?
Ziff, could have told you that one if you asked. It's timecraft, buddy.
You don't know what that is. Timecraft. The ability to craft time itself. But timecraft is supposed to be impossible to control. How can you use it, yet alone do it? How can you use it, yet alone do it at such a grand scale? If the Bright One isn't bright enough to know of timecraft, they will not be bright enough to understand how.
Ouch! Don't be mean to Friend!
Sif, he's using workcraft.
Shut up!
Timecraft. That's something to look into. Either way, it doesn't seem like he's the one trapping you here. Since you're here, it might be worth it to beat the king now so you can go talk to the head housemaiden. She said something before about how you're looping. About something being broken. She knew something. After that, you have to find more information about timecraft somewhere. You can always go back and fight the king if you have anything else to talk about. Bonk, bonk. Need you to give me a normal moving shield. It is time, saviors. We're good. Oh, you're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then. Thanks, Bonnie. Make up time. One more pape. And we're in jackpot territory. Wow, that was not a strong jackpot. That hurt. Oh, let's turn it up. Oh, it would have been better to give it to Odile. This is gonna start us with a paper jackpot symbol, since it gives 2. Oh, it starts us with 2! Yeah, we'll zone out for this part. He's gonna have the tears, and now we use the bomb. We have an attack buff, yeah. Bomb time. Bomb time.
Bomb time!
What the? Yes! Take that, king! Ooh, felt satisfying. Let's break. Love to get some buffs on my team. turn back to Mira. Shield is still 3. We can get attack up. Sparkle heal. That bomb is really nice. He's like, what? Wait, hold on. We're doing a craft fight. What do you mean you have a bomb? Alright, cool. This will be nice because it'll get a heal on Mira. I'll zone out for this part. You have heard this before. I mean, Craft Break is probably great here, but, like, we have a setup where we can just, like, cram paper, especially now with rose-printed glasses. Like, we can just get paper jackpots. Let's turn it up. Then after this, I will have Odile do a slow, because I want to try and get Mira to do a shield. There we go. Before the king gets to do anything. Do we have... We don't have any papers, so I can just do an attack for fun. Crocodile's gonna be my strongest. Break. Paper off 5. Pretty buffy. This time, saviors. Yeah, nice try. We had our shield up. Don't spoil Forgotten City, because it's not on sale right now, or I would have picked it up when I picked up the other one. It's on my list, though. I did pick up Hand with Many Fingers. So I'm gonna play that, because that was like $250. Yeah, we'll zone out for this part. You have heard this before! There's nothing else for me to add, huh? So all you need to do is disappear. Disappear. Disappear! 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 No! Easy fight for babies. I didn't even have the key knife this time. Excuse me, the knife key. No, I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. Oh. Bye, King. You're happy to see them happy. We did it. Turn me back this way. We never went back this way. Can't go back. Yep, it's very high up. once more. Here again. Last time you got here, you looped right back to the start after talking to the head housemaid, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, time loop back again? Alright, hey Bonnie, I'm gonna have a conversation, and I need you to not fucking butt in, okay? What's wrong? For real, for real. I'm sure. How about this? You punch me. It'd be dumb. Or you forget, though. Do you have some snacks left? Oh, well... Bonnie looks through their pockets.
Wait, I have some pineapple slices left.
I will give them to you, I'm super hungry.
That way I'll survive until I eat dinner.
See, aren't I so smart? Very smart. But you're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. Give them a wave. Okay. No, you're not dreaming. To do your fake research? Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure it out for a little longer. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananology? Yeah, you got this. Bananology would be quite appealing. Huh. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. I'm gonna try letting down your walls every once in a while. Come to Capoue. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Isabeau. And nobody can stop me. Who did it? You have to tell me now. Do it. Oh my god, I talked to you already, Mira. Mira, I already talked to you. Please don't do this. Everyone, I'm so glad we managed to win. Can you believe it? I think this calls for a group hug.
Group hug.
Pass.
Of course you'll pass. You and Fred never join group hugs. Doc, group hug, group hug.
Group hug. Sure, I guess it's a group hug. Yay! Ah! What did you have to... Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. Wasn't that important? Come on, go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do.
I talked to everyone! Talk to everyone. I did it already. I did this already. Mirabelle, I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you, Mirabelle. I'm gonna have to get here fucking 6 times, because every time I'm gonna have to talk to a new person and ask them not to interrupt me. Traveling one, are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle. It's the same so far. Should ask her something quickly, in case the loop restarts on its own again. Something like, you said something was broken, what was it? Broken? What do you... Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Something's weird. Is she? Oh. Sifrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. But tell me! Tell me how! You'll be going back when everything started. Inhale sharply, almost choking on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars, no, 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 no! She is. You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it, say something! I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I'd noticed sooner, I should have seen it, prevented it. No, she could have answered your questions. Why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation, why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me! Feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. Curtain falls. And a housemaid said the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the exact same thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well, but it was like you weren't here. Why? King spoke of something called timecraft. It might be time to find out more. You should ask the Dormont librarian to see if they know something. Alright, we can help Mira. We have a lead on issue 68. Yep. Have you thought about doing a sleepover? I'll let everyone know. Bye. Carrot method. No, that's when Pierre Jacques Ernest, in an act of self-sacrifice, destroyed its castle to save Lord Joseph Thondre. Oh. Hey, can you just tell me fucking what number the final issue is? So that I don't have to keep guessing? I'd really appreciate that. Alright. Let's go look up Timecraft. Hi, I'm here to Google Timecraft. You know about Timecraft? Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. You should look through books about craft. We have one here, but it might not talk about timecraft much. I wonder, where could you find craftonomy books? Craftonomy? Librarian notices your confusion. Oh, the study of craft in general is called craftonomy. I don't think the libraries here or in the house carry any. Maybe you should look elsewhere. Also, why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. There's a candle-making room. Someone's dorm is full of candles. Old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Yeah. Book between your hands, you try to read the title. Try as you might, your mind can't seem to get a hold of the letters. Put it back. Or what? No. I want to know it. What is craft? Crafting for dummies. Creative craft. How to use paper type effectively. Scissors type and me. Just because you're rock type doesn't mean you can destroy walls. And many more. You should give that last one to Bonnie. Go to the book and open it at a random page. Protection craft, creative craft, and piercing craft, or commonly known as rock, paper, and scissors craft, are three branches of common craft able to be used by most people. It is the art of molding the world around us as we see fit, like crafting clay into moving figurines or using paint to create art that blah 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 blah. You flip through the book. Using craft in battle is taking the creative energy and making it physical to hurt enemies, blah 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 blah. You flip through the book. Other types of craft include body craft, time craft, blah 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 blah. You flip through the... No, wait, hold on. Time craft. You should be able to craft time. There's a piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. The tiny face is an upside down smiling face saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was the theory for a long time, but the king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? And what makes you loop in time could be considered timecraft too. I mean, you could argue that they're extensions of protection craft. And we know that the king is rock type. Right? Because what he's doing is he is freezing stuff in time to protect its current state. So timecraft could be, because the delineations are man-made, it could be that if your type is in the realm of protection, you could just interpret protection as keeping things the way they are. That would be my guess. That's my theory. Hi, I'm gonna fix your problem. Hi, Sifrin. Do you need anything? So, which one will you choose? Sorry? You pointed at her pile of papers. What? I love that it's the battle theme. What? How? What do you know? Answer me. She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help, if you'll give it. Experience. Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time? I have time now. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this. Sit down next to me, maybe. You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet, that I could date, but I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today, and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help? I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this anxiety. This other anxiety. Oh, Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright. I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Is she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first, and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Tell me what you think about him. She shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home. What? Do you mean Isabel? Ew, you're right. Is that worse than you? Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? It's such a good line, I couldn't not pick it. She looked through her files. How about her? She shows you the profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks like you. Ew, you're right. Is that worth it to you? So, well, not enough feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose? Someone...
nice?
You nod.
And someone pretty?
You nod.
And someone who likes me?
You don't nod. Mira, that is not a criterion.
No, wait. Let me think a bit more. I want someone who...
She thinks for an awfully long time.
Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Sifrin?
Mirabelle's one of those women who get stuck in a marriage because it seemed okay at the start and they don't want to risk their luck again. Mirabelle is one of those kinds of people who is not in a relationship because they try, like, looking for the first time, and they get overwhelmed by the fact that they have to perceive their own desires, and they say, well, if I just don't try, I never have to think about it again. Well, think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No!
Okay, fine. You got me, Sifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. But then why... So then why worry about it?
You know, Sifrin, change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so, I'm trying. I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all.
Things she doesn't want to do. Like dating?
Yes, like dating. But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so... I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date, I have to love someone in a romantic way, I have to do the things with them. I have to bond with them, I have to sleep with them, I have to have children with them, I have to love them in this very specific way, and
you don't want to?
And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Sifrin, not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I?
Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change?
Because I have to, Sifrin! I'm a housemaiden! And I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way, too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way. But, Sifrin, there is such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. With yearly festivals all around, showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now... I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them, which I will never ever want to do. So I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. And I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can.
Well, I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either.
Huh? Why not?
It's weird, right?
Yes.
Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice.
Yeah! Yeah! It's just weird! And gross! It's awful! I don't want it at all. Oh, Sifrin. You mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating... it's part of it, so... Sifrin? I know you don't follow the change belief, but... do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief?
Something that brings you both joy and grief? You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that.
So you do too. How do you deal with it, then?
You don't! I just try not to think about things that bother me in general.
Avoidance, huh? That feels... a little too cowardly for me.
Ouch.
I mean... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say...
You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way.
Of course not.
You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in.
Why doesn't she leave it behind, then?
I suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but... you could always game the system, right?
Game the system?
Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right?
Changing... by deciding not to change?
Sifrin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know.
Change myself by deciding not to change.
Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right. Now you mean it.
It does. It does sound challenging and fun.
Aww, what a sweetie. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back.
Thank you, Sifrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. See you later, okay?
Memory of Faith. When equipped, Memory of Faith boosts all your housemaiden stats by 30. She also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for one turn. You'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. Okay, we can go do Odile. But first, I want to talk to this... I want to test my theory. Hi. I'm gonna talk to you about a deal. She's from Kabue. My sister visited Kabue. Which country did your sister move to?
Oh, my sister? She's a few years younger than me.
A few years ago, she decided to travel the world all on her own. She lives in another country now. Isn't that so brave? Living in a foreign country just like that? But which country?
Oh, sorry. My sister now lives in... she lives... in... My sister... My sister... She's my younger sister. She's weird. She's brave. She likes to sing, and I can't remember her name.
My sister? What sister? I'm an only child, you know. What? Yeah, so I figured that might have to do with the islands that got swallowed. Curious. I probably can't... Yeah, Mira's gone. I can't even talk to her about her fan. Let's go talk to Loop. I need to do the favor tree thing. Hi, Loop. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Are you jealous of my allies? What? Where's that coming from? I don't know, you just act weird every time I talk about him. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and when I finally get to talk to you, all you can talk about is the fun you're having with other people? Forget I said that. That was a terrible, awful metaphor. Uh-huh. Shut your mouth. I'm really not jealous, okay? Not of your party, anyway. A question. End is about... No, I've done that one. Oh, I may as well clear these. Emergency wants to tell you something when you go to sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it, but someone interrupted him. How unfortunate. If there was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted, maybe you'd finally get to hear what he has to say. It keeps happening, too. You know how to fix a knife? You know how to sharpen the key knife now. Find the sharpening stone on floor 1. Find the key knife on floor 3. Apply stone to key knife. It'll probably make battling the king easier now. So yeah. Why is this still gray? And not, like, totally faded. What should I do next? You're doing so many different things! How to find out more about the loops. What should I do now? So you've talked to the king and found out about something called timecraft, was it? I wonder where you'd be able to find out more about it. It's in a candles room. That's right. Find out more about the king. What should I do? So you talk to the king. It seems like he's using timecraft. Is this literally what we just did? If you need more information, you should read a book. Fuck you. Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? I just need help in general. Okay, well, at this point you should try and see if anyone needs your help. Nothing more to it than that. Bonnie. Them, huh? You need to prove to them that you know their favorite foods. How childish. You should pick some different snacks and get different stuff. Or you can brute force it. That's what looping's for, after all. Oh no! Discord being rude to you. Here, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, this is a nice hint system. I like it. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the restroom, so I'm gonna run a quick ad and a BRB. I'll be right back.
I'm back. I was just eating a little brownie. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. I'm done talking to you. I'll try another combo with Bonnie, because we know 2 out of 3. They had the pineapple slices left over, which to me reads like they did not prefer them out of any of the options presented. So let's give it a shot. Hi, Bonnie. I do. You love rice? And Madeline's? No, it is pineapple then. Unless you can't brute force it, and that's just a fun little gag at the point that people probably tried. Oh, I was gonna help a deal. I forgot. Oh, they did tell you they love pineapple? Okay. Hey, everyone. Well, we know the combo now. I got thrown because they had it left over at the end. And it's like, surely you would eat the tasty snack. I guess I sometimes save something that I like for the end. Yeah, you don't have anything to tell me, do you? Chicken. Yeah. Sorry, Adil. You don't get a cool scene because I accidentally moved too far to the right. I only used Adil's special ability once. Oh, I should set Mira's. To, Faith. The stat buff. Let's just defeat it. Chick. No. No, you almost made me say it. You almost made me say it, Lily, and I refuse. I refuse. I would rather say the kid's new funny number than say the meme. It's smashed. It's smashed. No time. Okay. Key time. God damn it. Actually, this is a great time to look forward. I mean,
switch. You forgot to press the switch. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Your whole body hurts. I was in the middle of rotating my thumb on the D-pad to go back towards the switch. Because I hadn't forgotten it, I just did not realize that I was moving fast enough to run past it. I was like, oh shit, it's earlier in the room than I thought, and then I got hit by a rock. Literally almost killed it with a single auto attack. Get out of here. Grab the sharpening stone. I kind of want to loop forward here. But the candle might be on this floor. Candle room. So I shouldn't zip. Alright, I may equip the Sadness's Runaway thing. Oh, I should also, put the heal thing on Bonnie. I guess I don't need to have both. Yeah, okay, missed the crash. You'll still run into them sometimes in their fights you have to have, yeah. I've become pretty adept at dodging them. But I'm sure I will accidentally run into them at some point. This is a storage room. Terran Vogardian Translation Dictionary. Can't read that still. That's bothering me. That I haven't found a workaround for that yet. That bothers me almost as much as the cracks in the walls do. This one is scissors. I think. I did not even look. Not having a solution for the language I can't read. Okay, it's paper. Get out of here. And this will heal us up too, which is nice. Oh, I probably should have looked at that. I think I usually get dialogue there. Then again, I haven't been back here for a while, so. Ow. Bite your lip really hard. Why do you never remember the stupid counter? Oh no, Sif! Do you still have trouble judging distance? Let us know if you'd like anyone else to take the lead. I didn't say meow that time. Midtime. Ease. Soup. Don't eat crabs because of superstition. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll just auto-attack this guy while I eat my brownie. I literally got one bite of brownie, because he's so weak. It wasn't smart because I have chocolate on my fingers now. I have a weapon for Odile. I don't know if there's one in there that I missed or something. I think I checked everywhere. But I have like a heavy book for Odile. I don't know if this is the same one you're talking about. Candles. Here we go. Craftonomy book. Weapons don't reset. Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protecting craft chap? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft, not your fortune. Yeah, only the knife key resets. Study of craft. Do I have any information about timecraft? Does that craftonomy book have anything on timecraft? Timecraft? What for? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? We don't have time. What's timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on timecraft then? Fine. Odile flips through the book. It does have a section on timecraft. Alright. So, timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? Stopping time. That's what the king does, right? So the king is using timecraft? The king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. I've heard scholars outside of Vogard are really excited right now. Timecraft confirmed to be real. So they're happy because he froze people in time? Well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we knew about timecraft. Think of how timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time, but it could be used for many other things. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time, too. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Maybe make buds grow into trees in an instant. Worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Whoa! Whoa. The possibilities are endless and terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands. And definitely not someone like the king. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape, or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user, but crafting time...
It was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately.
Huh? Killed him dead?
Kill him dead. And yet, the king is still alive. So it raises the question, what gave him enough power to use Timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabeau. You have pretty smart insights sometimes.
I sure do.
Timecraft is what the king uses,
And it's dangerous. Got it.
I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though, Sifrin. You shrug. Timecraft. A type of craft that allows the user to control time. Isn't that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power. So then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask the king about this. What if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you anything about Timecraft? You've talked to the king and the head housemaid. Are those really the only two people that would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Who else could you talk to about the loops? Maybe some sort of loop. To theorize. Oh, wait. There is one person. So, thought process, and maybe this is just from me being all night laundry brained, but I guess this is more Weeping Angels coded. But maybe the loop that we're in is like a less of a we are like receiving the benefits of Timecraft and more like our loops could be a way of harvesting energy for Timecraft, right? Our chronological potential energy, the futures we could have seen, taking that by basically forcing us to stop progressing forward in time beyond a point, could be harvesting our energy and using that to power like the king's Timecraft. But the king doesn't seem to know what our situation is, so I would think that there would be like a third party siphoning energy from us to the king in that case. I'm not sold that that's what's happening, but that's a thought that popped into my head. Alright, what type you are? What type you are, big ball head? Paper type. Easy to kill. Easiest one to kill. Oh, I guess I can... You can literally look at its statuses and it tells you what type it is. Probably should have been able to figure that one out before now. That's probably something you're supposed to figure out round one. Your turn, Sifrin. Oh, don't be rock now. Get our papes. At least we can probably hit the jackpot on this before it changes. Yeah, there we go. Get our jackpot out.
Thanks, Bonnie. I finished my brownie. This means I am empowered. $6,000 XP is crazy. Steak chips, please. Floor 2. Believe. Oh, hi, Ghost. Key. Those are school books. Let me look in the bookcase. I think there's a copy of Chateau Castle. Oh, this is the Bonnie Earrings bookcase. Very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. Oh! This is the lady! So if I mention it in the morning and then look at this, we'll get the name. Tell Mirabelle. Oh, okay, cool. That works. Issue 32. Okay. Not helpful. Hello. You are the scissors one or the rock one? The scissors one. It's like someone still needs to repeat a lot of stuff they thought they'd already done. Well, hush. I'm figuring it out. That's a cute little sprite. There we go, this will do it. Okay, got Starcrest. Yes, Mirabelle, we're aware. Well, I'm aware. Nobody else is, but I'm aware. Nothing in here. The key. Is there a copy of Chateau Castle in the closet? No. Is there a copy of Chateau Castle in the bookcase? No. For the notes. That's for the king. I wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. But it's the king's name that he chose. Maybe that's something you can ask him about. Nice. Yep. This falls. Would you like a handy memory hint? Oh, get out of there. Well, I'm gonna have to fight this one. Well, and unless I don't... No, I do. A handy memory hint? If it is telling me something I have not found yet, no, I would not like it. If it's about something I have in my inventory, then I'm interested. Or if it's like a general use case thing, I would be interested. Alright. Key to meaningful change. I think one of these was Chateau. Still funny, actually. This is 10. No, this is 48. Okay. Something I have, but something that I didn't pick up this thing, or... I mean, you said it was memories, so... Oh, that's the book for a deal. Spooky prankster. So that's kind of the same thing that happens when I ask about the sister. Right? That's the same like little rewind skip. So that's like maybe something happened in a loop. Equipment stays. Right, Odile is trying to find the family tale. Colors. Language I can't read. Big sparkly tree. Craft skills. Spoke the main Maribel, learn her skill. That smells weird. Okay. Classroom board. That's a cooking book. It's talking about carrots and stuff. Carrot method. New shield skill. They show it in this book too. They do. Someone didn't teach me yesterday. This could have been useful, but I already know it, book. Odile is staring at you. You look away. Maybe you shouldn't have looked at that bookcase. Mention shields that reflect attacks too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday. Okay, I'll look at the chalkboard. For you, Jacob. Headed back this way anyway. The music in this game is so nice. It's like just a little bit mysterious, but kind of chill. Then when you get in battle, it's like jamming. I definitely have looked at this before, but probably not since It's a nice classroom. Wonder what class they're talking. Oh, right, this is Mira teaches classes. So, Jacob, what'd you have to say for yourself? Don't stay with your mistakes. Don't be afraid to start over. Okay, bored. No snack eating in this room. Body chomp on an apple. So, Jacob? Been suspiciously silent. Vigilance. This guy stole a copy of Chateau Castle. Which issue was that? Didn't say, so. I mean, it probably said, but I skipped past it. Think about traps. Oh, hush, Jacob. You're starting to get too close into spoiler territory. Okay. Because we haven't done her fan, which I'm assuming is another, like, thing that will change some meta possibilities. Oh, I should see if I... have the... Can't check it from here. What's it called? If I grab the bomb part or not. Because that might change what I do. Because I may check out the... If I don't have the bomb part anyway, with her code scene discontinuing, yeah. I don't know. But I don't know what you were looking to see happen there. I don't wanna get spoiled. But if I don't have the bomb anyway, I may take the other Tears path and then loop forward to the king. Oh, but I can't get the key knife otherwise. And that's what I wanted to do. Okay. And that's important. It's slowly. Nice to meet you. Get crit. Alright. I'm not gonna take pineapple, because I know that pineapple is the correct answer. Oh, I could pick the, ellipses there. I still haven't done that. But picking pineapple here would kill me, which would not be great. So I'm trying to bring everything so that I can do the quests. Let's do a new slot. Why not? Going on vibes. Yelling. We still haven't done anything with the empty key. Pretty sure I have to go this way first. I may as well look around for copies of Chateau Castle. $87. It's the best I got so far. This is the place I haven't gone yet. That's probably got the issue that I need. Picture. It's the other way that I have checked that way, I'm pretty sure. Smiling key. It's this one. That is Mira's room. This is key. Also, more candles here. This is bodycraft. I don't know why I'm even picking up the... The deal starts to look closer, and it's like, oh hey, don't look at this. But yeah, I don't know why I'm even picking up the items. Because it does not seem to be that helpful. Alright, go this way. Get the Star Crest. We end up fighting a guy. It's Jam A. This is a weak one. $66. Regenerate. I think this is just... Is this where I use the scissors key? Or is this where I get the Star Crest? This is nothing. Croissant book. Save them. Slap your hand right on Maribel's mouth. Shake your head at her and remove your hand. But the crab?
What? I wasn't gonna say anything bad. I was just gonna say that it's that this torch over there is wonderful, right? The design of it is very nice. I suppose? Mirabelle gives you a grateful smile. You give her a thumbs up. Oh, your glove now has a trace of lipstick on it. Oh, lipstick to gloves. Didn't mind smudge? She looks as perfect as always. You shake your head. Sorry about your gloves then. There. Odile absentmindedly pats Isabeau's shoulder. Yeah, because he's in love with us. I don't even remember what she said. I remember she blurted something out that she didn't mean to say, but I don't even remember what she was saying in that scene. Hello. Here, rock. Oh, she called Odile's cute. Okay. That makes sense. Let's regenerate. Oh, that's pretty good. For all of us? Get out of here. Alright. Let's go get our key knife, turn it into the knife key, and then I'm gonna try jamming it in some of these zones. I'm gonna jam it in the P-zone. We got lucky. I'm not gonna pray this time. I just want to see what Sif is thinking. You don't really need to go. You lean against the door and breathe slowly, silently. You hear voices outside the bathroom. Listen in, or stay here to make time go faster. Well, listen in! You stand next to the bathroom door and listen. Mirabelle, how are you doing? If it's okay with you, madame, I just want to talk about anything other than how I'm doing right now. Of course. What about you, madame? Oh, I'm not fine at all, but what can we do about it? No matter what happens, the next few hours will solve all my problems. One way or another. So, you may not know this, but in some countries, two women together would be expected to talk about men and love and nothing else. Would you like to talk about the men in our lives and love and nothing else? We've only got one man, madame. And also you. Huh. But, you know, anything to get our minds off things. Quite right. But speaking of the one man in our lives, do you think Isabeau will finally do it? Do what? Confess. Confess? To whomst? Mirabelle. To whomst? Ah! Oh, change. Mirabelle. I can't believe this! Mirabelle. Oh, change. But it makes so much sense. Mirabelle. How long has this been going on? Weeks. Me and Boniface have been placing bets. Boniface gets a piggyback ride from me if Isabeau confesses before we beat the king. I get a full course meal if he confesses after. What? Bonnie will definitely lose. Isabeau would only confess after. It's the most romantic option. That's what I said. He is a very romantic lad. He is. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice. Holy shit. Is this why Bonnie interrupts him? Is this why Bonnie interrupts him? Is because they don't want to lose the bet? Like, they can't win. They've lost out on potentially winning, but they can't lose the bet if they interrupt him. So he never does it. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice. I feel very stupid. Why didn't he tell me? I could have helped. I did ask him why he wouldn't talk with you about it instead of bothering me with his woes. And he said something like, Mira likes romance books, but I think talking about actual real-life romance makes her uncomfortable. Oh. Well, that's true, but Isabeau's my friend. My romance book friend. I should be the only one he'd talk to about this, and no one else. I think he'd like that. To talk about it with you, I mean. He didn't want to bother you with it, but I think he wanted to. You should talk to him. So he doesn't have to talk to me. I'm surprised, madame, that you liked gossip. No one can know I love to gossip, Mirabelle. I'll never tell. You exit the bathroom. That's really, yeah, it does tie in really nicely to Mira's co-op quest. No, nothing to wish for. Found the key knife. Siffrin, what are you holding? A knife! Change got give it to us, huh? No, it can't. I think they did. With it, we can... Alright, a few things I want to try the knife key on. I want to backtrack, because it explicitly said, oh, now we don't have to backtrack. And I want to try it on a crevice. Because Isabeau specifically says, well, thankfully, now we don't have to backtrack. I want to see what happens if I backtrack. I don't want to say thanks to it aloud. Alright. We do have the long thingy thing. So I didn't pick up the short thingy thing. Which I think was on the second floor. No, Mira's room is on this floor, isn't it? Because isn't it up here? The left? So I can still get the bomb. Yeah. There we go. Long thingy thing, short gizmo gadget. We'll look for any cracks in the wall. Here's one. I swear to fuck. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that that's not the solution, is to use the key knife. / knife key. Alright, well, I'm gonna backtrack. We'll do that at least. Hey, fuckhead. I wasn't done with you. I'm sorry, why are we back here? Madame, are you saying Sif was wrong to bring us all the way back to a room we already searched top to bottom because there's only one thing here?
Madame, you're so weird.
It's the only intact statue in the house, so you can see its face clearly. You look at it a little closer. You stick your tongue out in disgust. The statue's face looks awful.
Can noses look like that? Wow, that left eye is somehow above the right brow.
I can't tell if they're supposed to be smiling or frowning.
Mira, Mira, help us roast this statue's terribly made face. Mira?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to make them look gentle and nice.
Mira, we're so sorry! Sorry we said your statue sucked.
No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against you all someday. You all shudder. So Mirabelle made this statue. Interesting that it's the only one that wasn't destroyed. You know very little about the Change God, and the statues of them you find everywhere in Vogard. Maybe you should look at the statues inside the house when you have the time. I mean, I have been looking at them... I guess I haven't been looking at them since the first couple. I've been looking at the little ones. But I haven't been looking at the broken ones. There's a couple on the first floor, and... I think there might be some up here. Yeah, there's one. Broken. That's not helpful. None in here. Well, there's one on the... there's a little one. This I still can't get into. I have empty face key. Don't I? I have empty key. Not doing anything. Bad game. Bad game won't let me in the room. 0 out of 10. Too much water. Alright, let me remember to equip the knife key. Murder time. They mash the key 800 times, you unlock the secret room. I mean, that's what my thought process was. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Smash. Attack up. Smash. Smash. Take the time, make up the time. Heal. Alright, regenerate. Smash. Rude. Get out of here. God. Pray at the statue 100 times. Sounds miserable. Okay, good. We have paper alpha 5. That's what I just want to have for the king. They're gonna be pretty low level, but it'll be fine. Hello? I would love this. Yep. Bomb. We're good, it's snack time. I've never opted for the Malunga fritters. I was forced to take it the first time. That's the first time I've done that. Alright, let's go. Alright, King. Some shit to ask you. I bet it's remember the country that everyone's forgotten. Yeah, I mean, it lets you skip dialogue that's slightly different from what you've seen before. Thank you, knife key. Done out. Wait. We're gonna do ask. So you're using Timecraft. Timecraft. I suppose I am. But if you're using Timecraft, how do you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power that no mere human could have. So how? Ah, yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own. So, I had some help. Help? Who would... Oh, oh, isn't it obvious? The universe would. I only had to wish for it, and the universe delivered. The universe? Who is that? A person? Nah, it's... Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to remember. It's... what's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? Clench your fists. The king sobs. I knew Vogarians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were too. How could you have forgotten? Vogarians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Vogard yourself? He isn't, Madame Odile. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again? So you're not from Vogard, but you still want to freeze it in time? Where do you call home, then? The king flinches. He does not answer. You shake your head and breathe out. An article about the king somewhere. If Mirabelle remembers it, you might have seen it somewhere too. Be somewhere in the house? Ask the king. Why are you so tall? Oh, quite honestly, it just happened.
It just happened!
How? After I fully accepted the power at my disposal, I found myself like this, towering over everyone. But I do not mind. I can see very far in this body. I can even see. Why call yourself king? Oh, I have decided my will is more just than the will of Vogard. Vogard doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Vogard, such a person can only be called a king. So you know what you're doing is wrong, that no one wants to be frozen in time. Against the will of the people. Yes, against the will of the universe. No, it is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Vogard to stay like this. Forever. 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 I'm good. And then I yell. We're good. I'll spend my turn dropping regenerate. And then you, pretty Buffy. So that we can have an increase on our jackpot attack. This will heal Mirabelle. Almost all the way up. Guess we'll do this, because there's no jackpot for me to interrupt. Yeah, we'll zone out. We'll bomb here. Bomb time. What the fuck? That's cheating! Bombs aren't real! Super Sparkle. Gets us to 4. A jackpot with the attack up. He's wampering. Yeah, we'll zone out here again. Keep Mira up. Got Holy Care. He's just waiting. Which I think means that he's gearing up for his big attack. I still have 1 round of cooldown, so I should do another turn giveaway if I can. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Oh no, I still had I had the invincible shield on everybody but Mira. The secondary shield. This is actually a really good time to drop slow, because he just used his turn. And then we can get all these, which should bring Mira back. Is jackpot? Yes, there we go. Beautiful! And y'all said I was under-leveled. Well, y'all. Jacob said I was under-leveled. That's because he's a dumb poo-poo head. Sorry that I just dunked on you, Jacob. Well, I'm not that sorry, but... You underestimate my ability. Let's just get a regular heal on Mira. That was a good timing on the heal on Mira. I think we should get one more all out. Yeah, that's paper off the 5 even. Attack up. Oh, we don't even get the all out. There's probably something to be said that I shouldn't skip that, in case having more context with Sifrin will, you know, pick up on something important. Get out of here, King. I could try going up into the room with Head Housemaiden and then going down. I still can't say it. The I still can't say it is like, is that fucking Isabeau? Is the king Isabeau? And we solve this by getting Isabeau to confess, and that's the game. I'm joking, but that's a real possibility in this game. So we go up. We have this scene. Can't even examine these. Just uninteractable. I can examine a random pillar, but I can't examine... Fair time's charm, isn't it? If you talk to the head housemaiden, will the loop break and will you loop back once more? Okay. Question. Can't go back. Okay. Question. Just to save me some headache. If I talk to the head housemaiden before talking to anybody else, do I miss the opportunity to talk to other people? Like, if I wanted to talk to Isabeau, but I talked to the head housemaiden first, will I lose out on my opportunity to talk to Isabeau in this scene, in this place? Because I'm tempted to talk to the head housemaiden early, so I have more time. Housemaiden ends the loop. Okay, that was my question. Hi. Let's just try talking to Isabeau first. Not first, but pseudo first. Mirabelle again. Sorry, Ideal. We're skipping you. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we're not skipping. Ideal. Oh, so you figured it out, did you? Tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure it out for a little longer. Spoonology, bananology. Say the line, Sifrin. Say the line, Bart. Why didn't I talk to Mirabelle before Issa? I did that last time. I talked to literally everyone before Issa. And Mirabelle still interrupted. I mean, now that I know she interrupts, I probably would have to talk to her before her. Alright. Can I interrupt her and go like, hi, I'm time looping, something's broken, tell me what it is so that I can learn about it and fix it. Like, don't let her finish her fucking sentence. Like, shut up. Why are you letting her say this much? Maybe you start with something else still? Surprise her somehow? Will you repeat the same lines again? The same lines? What do you... Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. She said something slightly different here, but then went right back to her script. I know. Do you have anything new to say? Didn't deviate from her script even once. Seems she really will repeat the exact same thing every time. It'll tug on your stomach again. The curtain falls. Here again. Performing is getting tiring. Yeah, fucking mood. Hi, welcome. Yeah, hi, Mira. We're gonna do a sleepover. Cool. Thank you. Learn about carrots. Alright. You fucking problem. I haven't talked to you about Bonnie.
Bonnie! Oh, what a cutie. Definitely the younger sibling of your group, there's no doubt about it. Alright.
The cursing of Chateau Castle.
87? That's it! That's the one! Oh, please tell me what happens in this issue, please. You have to tell me. Oh. You didn't read it. You awkwardly smile.
I'll never forgive you for the emotional journey you've just given me.
That's fair. Time to go back and read it. Time to hope I remember where 87 was. Oh, I can tell Mirabelle about the fan. You have a fan. Strive to style as best you can. What do you mean? I saw the paper! I was supposed to be able to know! She was like, it's this person with this handwriting! What? What the fuck? This is... I found a way to jog her memory. And I'm supposed to be able to give it to her. Hi! I literally, we found the thing, and it's like, oh, that's the handwriting of the lady. You recognize it. You know her. Maybe I have to talk about this at the start, and then go through and see the thing in the classroom, and that's frustrating. All right, let's do your shtick. Experience. You laugh silently. Alright. Wow, you're here again! You don't really have to go through this whole thing again. You can just zone through it and skip it completely if you'd like. You'll even still get their cool skill. But if you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Your choice. Yeah, let's see what the less useful version is. Is it like, instead of invincible, it's just like a really heavy shield? Or maybe it just has a higher cooldown. I should actually do this time. I forgot last time. New loop, new blessing. Speed, please. Yeah. It's so horribly funny to think of someone going through a life-changing event and you just dissociate through all of it. Yep. It's horribly funny and not at all a real thing that I've experienced. Don't think about it. Alright. I'll talk to Isabeau this time, so I don't ignore him. Never mind. Sorry, Isabeau, I've just gotta talk to Luke. So... Got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above it is! Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now.
How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee me. Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about these loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about these loops? We might find something out. Sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, I suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont and seems to end when you talk to the head housemaid. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death? But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh. Isn't it because... I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time freeze skill. Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So, you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like... What if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. Aww. But understandable. That is interesting, though. Because, like, I don't immediately loop back when I get stuck. Like, if I use my Star Crest on the wrong thing, that would keep me from advancing. What makes the loop actually loop? Maybe... Does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing, somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? Getting the confession. As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use, but you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But... am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to the head housemaiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. I also triggered a loop that one time during that tutorial. Yes! Yeah, when I stabbed the death out of that thing. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. If Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test. And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone. Anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay. Theory Loop would like to test about the loops. Might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time, then. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Alright. Let's go talk to Bonnie, so we can figure out what Bonnie's quest is. At the very least. Bonnie! Bonbon! Bonifer! Boncredible! Bobon! You have rice? Pineapples? And samosas?
But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that.
Which samosas are my favorite, stupid?
It's without cheese with potatoes.
Yeah. That's all my favorite foods.
Success.
If you remember them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me if you have time?
I have time now.
Okay, then come on.
Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. I see some weak sadnesses roaming in the distance.
Friend, you said I could ask for anything, yeah?
Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight.
Oh,
I know Deal's gonna say I can help you all with battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help, to actually help, and for that I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go!
Bonnie ran away. Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can.
Look! I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this! I can do this! Ugh!
Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. Breathe in and out. 150 XP. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie!
I'm sorry.
You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie's trembling. Shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly, in and out, and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking.
That didn't go super well.
It did not, no.
It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do.
You frown.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn.
There's another sadness in the distance. Put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent, and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. And Bonnie is rock type, I think. I think we learned this from a conversation.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. What do I do?
You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands.
That's a scissors sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah! I know rockcraft! So I can hit them, right?
You nod.
Okay. Here I go.
Take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Bonnie attacks wildly. You strike.
I did it, friend.
You clap. 150 XP.
Yeah!
You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back.
Hey friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you?
What? What?
Dale and Zonbell said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump in because they said so.
It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it.
You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Nell.
Nil? Nil?
My sister, her name's Petronell, but it's up, so I call her Nell. She doesn't like it when people touch her and she's not ready for it. Nell's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there, so she screamed really loud. Like, "Rah!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she says her scare brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. So, I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see?
Bonnie points at their boots. You nod.
I don't want to talk about my sister anymore.
You don't often talk about her.
She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad.
And also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad.
I want Nell to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid?
You flinch. Can't remember.
Oh.
But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think.
Oh. Okay. So, if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine?
It's not fine, but... sure.
Huh. Okay. I'll remember that. So, then...
Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it.
I am going to touch you now!
Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach.
Ow! You saw me and I told you so, it's fine!
I guess so.
Okay, let's go, let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more.
You spot a sadness in the distance and attack.
Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend.
You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Riveting. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on a branch.
Ah, friend!
Sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack.
No, not this time.
Hell yeah! Breathe in and out. 150 XP.
Friend! Friend, are you okay?
Bonnie's shaking. I'm okay, Bon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zach calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean... Promise you're okay?
You nod.
Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It just... reminded me of before, that's all.
Before?
Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know.
What sadness do they mean? Can't remember. Which one?
Well, which one? The one that got your eye, stupid!
Oh.
Ah! Oh, crab, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you! I knew it! You're so crabby stupid! You didn't even remember it. See, it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabby matter.
That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, where they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and a sadness was about to hurt them. They were so small, no one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them, and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. Could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar, and you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see. Because of me. Because of me.
Oh no. You seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just missing an eyeball. It's not that big a deal.
But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine.
It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over blind, stupid eye.
But, Fred, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt.
You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it, and they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either.
But you promise? You promise you won't get hurt again?
I promise.
You super promise?
Super promise.
You super duper promise?
Super duper promise.
Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. Oh. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you, and we can protect everyone, too. Yeah. Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now.
Aww. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Oh, flustered Sivrin. Slowly, you hug them back.
See? You do know how to hug.
Looks like I do, yeah.
Got a memory of training. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid also learned the skill billion blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you've done this thing and you've done the special thing. Remember the thing.
Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I'm gonna show everyone how cool I am now.
You nod. Both head back to Dormont. Okay. That's Bonnie's. We did Quick Mira. So now we can do Odile. We'll do Quick Odile. And then Isabeau will finally fucking tell us. We could probably fast track this, actually. Because we know where the book ended up. Boulangerie has one of those. What? Huh? Really? Sifrin, will you come with me to ask them if I can borrow it? It might take some time, so make sure you have time. I have time. Let's go. No, I'm not gonna zone out, because I know the fast way. Which is to just ask the Boulangerie daughter. What do you mean in a second? Now. What about you? Do you know where the book is?
A book?
It's different. We've just heard that they don't have it. Let's go see this Antoine person already.
This is the only book I have.
She says, happily shows off the Paparazzi family tale.
What?
What? Oh my!
So you had it, Charlene. Well, I suppose you two can borrow it now.
Sifrin, how did you... Never mind. Thank you both. We'll give it back shortly.
Take your time.
That'd save you some time. There we go. And then I'm gonna zip through this. Alright. Odile's is definitely my favorite out of the ones I've done so far. And I'm glad I got to have it as my first. Bonnie's was really cute. Mira's is sweet. Finished helping everyone out.
Huh? Oh, that's cool. I did see you running around with everyone earlier. Looked like fun.
Oh. That's right, you didn't ask him if he needed any help this loop. Well, do you need help with anything?
Help? Yes, I do need help with something now that I'm thinking about it. Is that what you were doing today, helping everyone out? I didn't know.
I kept the best one for last. Oh, look at Sif's little face.
Oh, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today, so I was worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today then. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to.
Yes, I'm ready now. We're skipping the bomb this time.
Okay. Well, follow me, Sif.
Follow Isabeau around for a while. Going through Dormont, then the forest, until... A field? There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So, what do you need me to do?
Huh? Oh, lay down with me?
You lay down. And then?
Yeah, you look up. We haven't actually gotten to see the sky in this whole time. So, this is nice. Stars, stars, stars. All around you. You inhale sharply.
You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. But I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, Sif's making sure to help everyone today, but I just want to hang out with him. So, that's it. That's all I want you to do today. Let's just hang.
Oh. Oh. Why stars?
Oh, so, you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word, like crab. And I looked in a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day, I heard someone else say it. So I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once, and the sun, like you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes, when we slept outside, you spend most of the night looking at the night sky. And I thought that was interesting, because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, like, you'd like to see the stars together? Or just in general. Oh no, was I wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word like crab, where you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Did I mess up?
No, you didn't step in it.
Ugh. Whew. I got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes. Like pictures. They're called... Consta something?
Constellations.
Constellations! Yes, that. Do you know some?
You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any.
Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Sif.
Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something.
Something?
Something about you.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know I'm from Chavant, right? I've lived there my whole life. It's a nice big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising. I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine.
Huh. You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than the boisterous man he is.
Like, really, imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids, always know the answer to any question the teacher has, always getting perfect grades, always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend on the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself. 'Cause, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. And I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I looked at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in the world. I looked at that kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Can I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends, someone people could love, someone I could love, someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to houses for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do bodycraft on yourself, to change. You can stay for a bit, come back changed, and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become.
So I went to one of Javant's houses and threw myself into it. Trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder. Crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger. Looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest! Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. Might hurt yourself, even. So you always have to be careful and think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was. So the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them, building an armor till it becomes the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing, someone comforting to be around. Someone I would have liked to know before.
Yeah, Jacob, this is not an allegory for being trans. This is being trans. Isa is trans.
Doesn't matter that much. I'm here, is what I mean. And I love myself so much more now than I did before. But even the person I am now is a work in progress. I want to change, still. I became a big and strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude, but it's because that's who I needed to be. Lately, I've been feeling like I need let down the airhead facade a bit, act less stupid, that sort of stuff. Doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. I might change again soon, and become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, you never knew. Isabel wanted to change, to become someone else, and he did it. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? I was hoping we would get the choice between Jerd and Knock.
So you'll change into a Jerd?
More like a Knock. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel.
They both sound bad, he said.
No, don't say that.
Be a buff nerd.
Oh. You think I'm buff?
You quickly look away from him.
Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Isa. Yeah, Sif?
I've never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit.
You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well, you know I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. But when we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation, how you breathe in a specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods, and I want to know more about you, talk with you more, laugh with you more, and I can't look away from him. Hey. Whoa, is that a shooting star? Hey, look up! Hey, isn't it cool?
I look away from him, and look up at the starry sky.
there's no shooting star. But you don't mind.
See, I told you they'd be here.
You heard Issa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like. Hi, Sifrin. Hi, Isabeau. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you?
Everyone is here! Good to see you, everyone.
Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabeau?
It was.
Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabeau.
What? What? What are you talking about? This is not romantic. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would you say that? That's no, it wasn't romantic. This is pals outing, a buddy hangout. I of course would bring any one of you here.
Uh-huh.
I brought our food so we can eat here.
A nightly picnic.
Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one.
Take two, even. You deserve it. Sifrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. You jump. Yes, thank you, Sifrin. You've been a great help today.
Friend taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie.
So, did friend help you today too?
You freeze. Did you?
Of course Sif helped me today.
Isabel's looking at you, smiling brightly.
Thank you for spending time with me, Sif.
Oh. You hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful. Thank you, oh great helper. Here, have another samosa.
And have some pate and bread.
I'm sure you want some tea, too.
And here's some of my curry.
Your plate is overflowing. You see everything on your plate sway back and forth. You eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh! You burp.
Ew!
Huh. Nice reflexes, Sifrin. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad...
Friend, you okay? Want more snacks?
You smile. Yes, please.
Then eat! Eat as much as you want.
You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy. That's a Chivo, baby. Alright, I think that is a pretty solid point to save for today. That was a really, really sweet scene. You had a nice time yesterday, hanging out with Isabeau under the stars. Got a memory of stargazing. Hi, Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt before, but you got a new memory. It boosts all of your fighter stats by 30. Also, he learned the skill We Will Win. It's amazingly strong. It boosts everyone's attack, defense, and attack speed. So it's like it's a co-op quest reward. So if you'd have to do it again if you. But hey, Stardust. It was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday. They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to loop back to before you spent that time with them. But what happened if you stayed with this version of them until the end? You went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king, and saw the head housemaiden with them. Did anything happen? Anything change?
Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. See, because I wanna end here, but I'm worried that this is like the final loop or whatever. So next time I play, it'll be fucking like 20 minutes of gameplay. But I think if that's the case, then I'll just find something else to do. I think this is a really nice point to save an end. So we can save right here. Okay. Let's call it. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. We didn't have raid today, so I got to go a little bit longer than usual, which is always fun. I will see you all not Monday, because I have to drive out to an appointment. So probably Wednesday, unless I do something crazy this weekend. So I'll see you next time. Bye.